Hey guys, so today in this video I'm going to show you how you can upload a Google Drive video or MP4 file into an embeddable format. So you can include that like in your shopping cart platform, on your landing pages, or your landing page builder, on your WordPress website or website builder, whatever it happens to be. Basically so that you can convert a Google Drive MP4 video into a embeddable link video file. So I will show you how to do it here. There's a few little tricks that you'll probably run into. And the reason I actually made this video was because I think in 2025, sometime Google Drive updated a little bit of how they have the navigation. And so when I was trying to figure out how to basically do this, every video I found, and basically everything I found to show you how to do this was outdated, even if it was like by a few months. But I want to show you how to do this here real quick. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. What you're going to do is go ahead and get logged in if you're not already. And then the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to change your sharing permissions from your file here. You're going to change it from restricted if it isn't already this here. So you want it to be accessible for anyone with the link, and then you can just keep it as viewer. This works perfectly fine, and then double check that. And then what you're going to do next is you're going to open that as a preview. You can either double click the link here, or you can open up the sort option here and open with preview. Either one works, and then go ahead and pause that because it will autoplay. And then what you're going to do here is you're going to click these three buttons here that says more actions, and then you're going to open in a new tab. And from here, in the previous videos that I saw, basically all of them and everything that I saw on how to do this, it would always say do the three buttons over here again. Those are not there anymore. What they have set up for Google Drive now is a little bit different. So you're going to go all the way over to the top left corner of your screen, go to the file, and then you're going to go to the share menu here. And then this is where you're going to get your embed link here. So you're going to click that, copy all of this into your HTML share code setup here. So this is the shopping cart platform that I use. ThriveCart is a really great tool. I use this to sell all of my digital courses, products, my membership. Super easy to use, great pricing. I will include a link to that in the description as well if you're interested in it. It is a very easy to use tool and very inexpensive for beginners. So if you're just getting started with that, highly recommend it. But this tool was what I was using to build all my digital courses. And there's not a built-in storage for videos itself. So I would always have to upload them to YouTube because I could not figure out how to upload like the embeddable link onto ThriveCart directly. So I finally figured it out, and this is what you're going to do here. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your HTML embeddable code option here, and then you're going to go ahead and paste it in there. And what you're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and actually just show you what this looks like here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit publish. I'm going to show you what the preview looks like. That was a previous attempt there. And then this is the result you're going to get. So it's going to be a kind of a weird size. It was like the 640 by 480, I think. So it's kind of like that square thumbnail size. And the video plays just fine, but it's a little awkward shaped and it's a little bit weird. The issues you run into is you have all of this like dark space on the top and bottom, and then you also can't view it in full screen. I'll show you how to fix that issue here in a second. That's what this text here is for. I'll show you how to do that. But the video does play just fine. No issues with it. But you're going to go back into your HTML code editor. Let that load there, and I'll kind of show you a couple side by sides and how that looks here. So the top one is the original. Now I'm going to go ahead and paste this here. Paste that code back in. So what you're going to do if you want to make the thumbnail size look a lot better, you're going to go to the width and the height option here. It's probably a little bit hard to see, but you've got the width. You have 640. What I did was I just rounded up and down for the width and the height. So instead of 640, you get 700. For the height, instead of 480, you get 400. So what I'll do is I will publish that so you can see what that looks like. Refresh. Now you still have kind of that weird square shaped thumbnail there. Again, still works just fine, but then you have this much nicer looking thumbnail here, and then when you open it you have like a much smaller widescreen gap there, not nearly as harsh as what that looks like. So again, the video still works well, but once more, you still have the problem of not being able to view this in full screen. I will show you how to fix that here real quick. So I actually had to re-record this video so that way I could figure out how to fix that, because I kind of ran into that here as well. But I will show you how to do that. It's super simple, quick fix, just kind of a copy and paste. What you're going to do is grab this text here, copy that, and then I will show you in my second video option here. My computer's getting kind of slow right now. I'm working it hard all day. Okay, and then what you're going to do is after the height here, after this little caret, you're going to paste that and then publish, and we'll preview that, make sure it works. So check the bottom one here. Go ahead and you hit the play button initially. And looks like I messed up the code. So let me double check that real quick. I think it was just one little change. So let's see here. Okay, got to figure it out. It was literally one little thing that I changed. All you needed to do is to take out the caret that you see. I'll show you here where it was. So this was correct here, but I need to go back into the HTML code editor, make this a little bit bigger. So before I had the, oh, hold on. Okay, so before I had the caret here, and that would not allow it to work. Now all I have to do is just delete that and it's good to go. So after the height 400 here, make sure that there's nothing between that and the allow screen here, and then you have that end caret there. So that should have everything perfectly set up for you, and then you're good to go. So you'll hit publish and refresh, and everything should work perfectly fine. Again, I will link all of this stuff in the description below as well, the allow full screen, and then probably hopefully like an example of what your code should look like. So click on this and perfectly fine, full screen, it works. Woohoo! Easy peasy, just like that. So hopefully that helps. Any issues that you have. If you do have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them as quickly as I can. And then I will also again include all of the like little resources that you need, and then a link to anything that I mentioned as well. So there we go.